Hello and welcome to Dubai Trains, and today we have good news because the Hex Frog Juicer from Tam Valley Depot finally has some competition, and here it is. The Quad Frog AR, the Quad Frog Juicer from DCC Specialties.com. And first, let me just set the onset of this video. Why am I so excited about a competing product? Well, not because this one is not good. These Tam Valley Depot frog juicers, I really like them. I have quite a lot of them, and they work really well. And quite a few of you viewers have reached out to me as well to say that they know the owner, or the previous owner of the company. I think he sold it. He's in ill health as well, but he's a great guy, and I do like his product. There's nothing wrong with the Hex Frog Juicer. But you do want some competition. In case, for whatever reason, they have difficulties to supply the product or they stop making them, whatever, you want to have another product on standby because it might take years, if at all, for an alternative product to hit the market. So we all know the Hex Frog Juicer. They are here in a nutshell to switch the polarity of frogs turnouts, so here, there, etc. And these two, from what I read, basically work the same, and they have more or less the same features. The Hex Juicer, as we know, has some jumpers. They somehow didn't come with this exact board, but anyways, I have some jumpers from the other boards that you can put on here to link certain pairs of frogs for certain circumstances. That can be handy. And you can also use them for reverse loops. Now, this is the Hex Juicer, juices 6 units. And the price per turnout is, I believe, about $12.50. As I'm recording it now, I'm getting 2023, which is quite steep. It used to be way cheaper. I amassed most of my Hexa Juicer collections with the price was about half of that, which I thought was very steep. And DCC Specialties, they did not improve on the price. That's the bad news. It's about the same dollar amount per turnout. Now, first obvious difference is this thing is probably about 4 times the size. Yeah, if not more. Not that I really care about that, but I just wasn't expecting it. And just straight off of the bat, this connector here, this connector here is the perfect size. This one here is getting a bit small. I find it a bit finicky, and certain wires that you have might not fit in there. And when I got a look at this one, well, let's just say it's not getting any bigger. So I haven't installed it yet, but I am a bit curious to see how that's going to go. Anyways, what else? Basically, I think they cut some corners to reduce the cost, which I think is a good thing. Or they're making just more profit because, like I said, they're the same price per turnout. But there's way less LEDs on here. I think there's only someone there. And the Tam Valley one has, I think, 7 LEDs, just to let you know what's happening, or 8 even. The jumpers here, I don't even know where they are. Think of these guys. You got to solder them yourself, so you can't just like plug and play them. You got to solder them. And what do you do with the jumpers? Actually, quite interesting. That's a unique feature of the DCC Specialties unit, is that you can select the limit/trip current. So by how many amps the unit trips, which apparently they say is better for your equipment if you set it lower, because then it just wears and tears less. So by default, it's on 1 amp, and that's probably plenty some for everyone, same for me. So by default, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to solder, you don't have to make these jumpers, etc., which I think is a smart move on their part, because no one really wants to do that, right? And as far as the product goes, that's what I want to say about this. I'm going to install this, and unless there's any notable, I don't know, anything, I'll just wrap up the video right here regarding the product. But I do want to say, if the guys from Soundtracks are listening, or Walters, or NCE, or Digitrax, or whoever whatsoever, guys, if you can make a board, I don't care how big it is, if you can make a board with like 10 units on it, below $100, that is going to sell out. Because these things are way too expensive. And come on, 4, 6, look at the layout, man. We have way more turnouts. We need more. We need like 10 units And in a switching layout, where you probably wouldn't want to have these, the turnouts are so cluttered together anyways, it doesn't matter. So if anyone's watching, and if it's feasible, I mean, maybe the components are just really expensive with this chip shortage we have nowadays. If it's feasible, get a board, 10 units, under $100. There we go, or even cheaper. And that's all I want to say on this good news. Thank you, DCC Specialties, and if you're listening as well, make that board for 10 units. Thank you, DCCSpecialties.com. Have a look, and I'm going to install this under the layout. That's all for this video, and if you want to know how these things actually work and why would you use them, check the video that you see on the screen right now where I explain the basics of a hex frog juicer and why you should actually even want one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.